corners over there. As you can see,
it may or may not actually stream to the Social Justice PPP account tonight. It is.
Street Journal front page.
Okay, so it's simulcasting to YouTube, which isn't bad.
Hate speech on live.
So this basically means that through this Bitwave workaround, I can stream out to YouTube at any time,
up on the wall,
even with a channel with no subs, which is good. So for the guys who want YouTube, you can go to YouTube. For the guys who want Bitwave and less bullshit, I guess, or more, depending on your perspective, it's here.
I'm going to do that. Maybe I don't know, do some type of contest or something. Some live contest. I'm not sure.
Shocking. The YouTube link is working.
He's going to guest co-host
so I'll tweet that out for people who want it.
So let's do that. Let me read these though.
People are saying at least I'm not banned.
Let me look. I think I
are you banned on Bitwave, Omar?
I'm pretty sure I put it on Telegram. I don't know. I have to double check. Also, I'm sorry I'm late tonight. I was later even than I usually am. So my apologies on that.
This is pretty boring for me. Again, what we're going to do, we're going to go over Warski's tweets.
On Wednesday, we have John Ward making his debut. On
have Thursday, a look into Ralph's story fire. Do a little analysis.
National File on Thursday.
But that's all we're really going to do tonight. I'm taking it fucking easy tonight. I'm not watching this whole shit show.
The 14th, so now I'm going to have to figure out something else for Friday.
Terrible.
So we'll see what happens there. I'll make that announcement now, though. He's going to be on August the 14th. He had to reschedule. He did get in touch with me early. Let me go ahead and bring in Larry and them and Gator. I wonder if they're talking, if they're saying off-the-record type shit that they want no one to hear. Okay. What's up, Gator?
What?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Nothing much, man. How's it going?
It's going all right.
Oh, fuck.
Have you seen the George Floyd footage yet?
I specifically did not watch it because I knew we were going to watch it tonight. I wanted to have the instant.
So it's just fucking terrible. Once again, it's like, hey guys, have you seen the news today? If you have, everything you're going to see on our show, you've already seen. I just don't understand why people market their show that way. Why? Does anybody understand this concept? Like, let's show the fucking news that you've already seen. I mean, does anybody else agree with me that it's just fucking terrible? And Gator's voice is fucking dreadful. It's disgusting. I've had no choice but to fucking mute it. As far as the Social Justice PPP stream, which is pushing out, there's 74 folks there, and there's 178 people here. So this format seems to work. It seems to work. We're not seeming to have any issues. Now, I'm worried if we do have the aid interview, which might happen. And again, people say, oh, PPP lied to us on Twitter. It's not really aid on Kiwi. No, it is aid on Kiwi. I will show you the DMs proving it as well. For people who, oh my God, it's Keith. No, we are in contact with her. She's a bit nervous about doing it live, so we may do a pre-recorded interview with her. We'll see. She's kind of flaking on it, but I think people do have a lot of questions that they'd like answered based on the Kiwi Farms post that I will be going over. Yeah, she did post the cow on Twitter. If Josh DMs her, it's confirmed for the people who are crying out their fucking bum about how I'm a liar and this and that. By the way, guys, if you do want to watch the Gunt stream there, it's at the Gunt Retort, at the Live, the Gunt Retort, and you can watch the Gunt without actually having to watch either of his official streams, and avoid helping his metrics in the slightest, although he's basically already fucked. So the thing about this site is I like the aesthetic. I just worry about, is it trustworthy? Is it a fucking scam? I don't know, guys. I really don't fucking know. There's a lot of people on here though now. Leo Pirate's here. I don't think he's doing streams regularly here, but he is. Brit Bong is fucking here. Brit Bong is the only stream beating us here on Bitwave tonight, I think. GloomTube or DoomTube is fucking here. There's stuff like Murdoch 24/7 stream that's on here that I kind of liked. I was getting on here and I was fucking chilling on here for a little bit yesterday, and I was like, you know, I kind of like this fucking feel. It's a smaller audience. It's a smaller chat. We kind of prefer that, to be honest, over the fucking bigger platforms. A lot of people miss when it was 40 viewers and I could respond to everybody in the chat, you know, as it was going. Shit like this. So this might be a place where Cooking with Surfer, we can do the Snickerdoodle Swastika stream. We can do some more edgy and risque shit. I can show my asshole at any fucking time. In fact, I may do it tonight. I may do it tonight there, guys, because it's a brand new platform there. We got to christen it with the starfish there, guys. Some interesting fucking shit. I don't know. We'll probably be back to DLive next week. This experiment, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll do a couple streams here. Once again, Xander's paid me $10,000 to stream here this month because he's desperate for traffic. He's desperate. And again, this is going to allow me to go to Cuba with Godwinson and Kraut. And Janny Josh is coming. Surfer's coming. It's going to be an incredible trip to Cuba. It's all being paid for by Xander. Maybe we'll get some of those guys over to Bitwave, but he's probably going to need at least $5 more grand for Godwinson to come over and start streaming. So we'll see. We'll see. Well, Xander, you've already sent me the 10,000. I don't know why he has to keep arguing with me about this. It's going to be another $5 grand, bro. Another $5 grand is what I need, bro. What the fuck is Ethan up to? Is there anything good on the show here
tonight? Okay, now, also your mic got real loud for like a second. We'll bear with it. Hey, Larry, we've had much worse tech problems than this.
Who the fuck is this guy, Larry?
Let's see. Argon Jerry 69 says, work tomorrow, but staying up late for the kill stream. Nurax with the diamond.
Can you imagine?
Very kind.
Can you imagine actually, like, you have to work tomorrow early in the morning. It's going to be a tough shift at fucking McDonald's. But you're going to...
Throwing coins at you to make other people rage.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? What? What does that mean? What does that mean, Dispatch? What does that mean? What the fuck is going on?
Gold on Bitwave is stupid as fuck.
What? What? It's just terrible. It's just terrible. I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't fucking know anymore. It's just fucked. We're in total exile here. Some bullshit website with fucking noises popping up, ruining. But imagine it. Imagine it. You know, you gotta wake up early in the morning, but you're gonna stay up late and only sleep like 4 hours so you can listen to Ethan Ralph read the news with Gator. Fuck. It's fucking tough. I don't understand what the fuck is going on this website. It's pretty fucking shitty. It's pretty fucking shitty. The app fucking sucks dick. What? I don't know. Where the fuck is the Bitwave app, Xander? Can you develop a mobile app so I can stream here? Just develop me a mobile app for iPhone? Is that something that can happen? Is there a mobile app where it's not terrible like this shit where I have to fucking fuck around with it and stream keys and shit? Is there any way that you can just, because I'm the new Daddy Jim, I'm the Daddy Jim of Bitwave, I get whatever I want, you know? Oh, fuck. Where is the mobile app, Xander? Where is it? Where is it? Nope, it's usually just shit. Fuck you. You fucking scum. There's 137 watching on YouTube. Let's see what they're saying. Can't wait for the app to go through certification. Yeah, it's not happening. Probably, Xander. Get to work, Xander. You won't be caught dead on Bitwave, says Scary Bit. I did warn Godwinson that trying to do restream with a phone would be difficult. Okay, Ear Juice, I don't really know what you even mean by that. Xander. Does your car have cool seats? PPP just got 10K. Yeah, I did. I got $10,000 to show up on this shitty website. It's fucking blessed. It's fucking blessed. You know, I'm supposed to stream here exclusively for 30 days, but I'll probably just dip my nutsack in Xander's mouth and break the agreement again and again when I go to D-Live next week. So, it is what it is, so to speak. See what Ralph's up to. Is he even doing anything like this?
You know what? At the end of the show, I'll turn.
Right? But I am sure that he was very, very appreciative of that.
Well, I didn't say that.
What?
In my mind, it was real, Gator.
What?
Well, that's what matters.
What?
All right, now let me see here.
Shit.
You're making friends all over the place today.
Studio IKN says, "Welcome back, American Rand."
It's Larry Ridgway, another TRS sodomite who got
but
kicked
that's not
out.
bad.
What a fucking loser.
Somebody else said, "Oh, Larry's great. Just make sure he's not drunk," is what they said. And then you said you took a little bit of offense to that on Twitter. I saw.
I wasn't offended.
I've heard the same line myself, actually, about myself.
Well,
Ralph's great. Well, no, about you too, but I was.
All right, gentlemen,
myself.
I've had about enough of this
shit. You meant like by...
There's going to be nothing good on that entire fucking show. There's no value in stream sniping it. It's actually so boring. It sucks the energy from my fucking body. It makes me less excited to be on the air. It makes everybody who's watching it less excited to be alive. It's like a fucking funeral. If he actually talked about the drama or he actually tried to beef with us, it would be something. But he just fucking brings on these no-name fucking guests, these TRS outcasts and pretend comedians and shit, and it's terrible. So I have zero interest in that. The same, like the story fire, we will analyze it. We will get to it. But I'm telling you this shit too, it's fucking boring as fuck. Very boring. Very bad. Like, everything he's putting out is so boring that it's hard to make fun of it. It's hard to A-log it because it's like, oh my god, we're watching fucking paint dry. We're watching nothingness. It's just fucking terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. What I find pretty funny is I think the YouTube restream is actually going to beat the Bitwave number. So, riddle me this there, guys. I don't fucking know. I just don't know. Like, nothing's happening. People are saying it's 20 minutes of nothing in the Ralph show. Yeah, it is. It's fucking bad, man. There's like 600 people watching that shit. How many of those are even real? Maybe 100? Like, I think 500 are bots. You know, we probably have more real viewers here on Bitwave than they have over on D-Live. There's 165 and 190s. 350, I think. 355. So it's not a terrible fucking service. But I will tell you this. Bitwave is working, which is good. I don't know if it's the fucking answer. It does put out restreams to other platforms, so we might use it for that reason. But a lot of people don't trust it. I don't know what Xander can do to fix that. He's given me his assurances. I don't know. If Xander gives me another $5,000, I'll say it's not a scam and it's good. And I'll give you my full-throated endorsement. But we'll have to see. Xander's going to have to pay me way more money to actually unironically shill Bitwave. But I do like the aesthetic, and I think there is potential here for a fun environment, for a cozy environment for streams. Definitely for cooking with Surfer, stuff like This Week in Kakata, things that have more racial epithets and slurs and borderline unacceptable content will probably be done over here. As long as it works and as long as people are able to actually watch the fucking thing, then we shouldn't have a problem. Felony fights at People's Populist Press. You guys want to watch felony fights? We'll probably watch some felony fights. I'm not sure how long we're going to go tonight. Maybe till 11. Yeah, Cooking with Surfer will be back. There might even be a Cooking with Surfer tonight. We have Chilean sea bass. So that's something. There's Chilean sea bass. You're going to dox all the fat Canucks. This is Hug Box. It's not a fucking Hug Box. It's a serious fucking tough bar here on Bitwave. Everybody is allowed to say what they want. You don't have to make a fucking account in order to chat. There are people in the Bitwave chat that are spamming ant swastikas. So you know that it's some real good shit here. Really insightful comments from the Bitwave people who are spamming swastika ants. I guess this is the audience I have and that I deserve. I guess. Fuck's sake. Yeah, we're like bitches. We've been kicked off like 109 different fucking platforms. Will I be speaking to Josh again soon, says Luke Thompson over on YouTube chat. Yeah, I will. I don't know when it will be on stream, but I talk to Josh regularly, you know, every couple days. We shoot the shit, a couple messages back and forth. So I am in regular communication with him. He'll be on a stream again. It's just a question because he goes to bed early in my time zone. So for the evening streams that we're doing right now, it's not really working out, so to speak. And with the dispatch stream, again, it was late. Josh doesn't like Xander because he believes Xander is a slimy cunt, and so he will have nothing to do with him. So that's why he wasn't on that last show. And it is what it is. I wanted to get them into the ring to settle their differences. Josh is just saying he won't give Xander any attention. Xander doesn't deserve his attention. This sort of thing. So, it's tough. But the Kinodrome is this Saturday. I have a debate lined up, actually. Let me see if the guy actually got his trailer up for the debate. But I have a debate. I have a political debate. Let's see if this is cringe. So, guys, let me know. Based on this trailer, I haven't seen it yet. Should we let these guys onto the Kinodrome? We're trying to keep it kind of non-political, but I think, although the Nectar Necromancer doesn't believe in it, I believe we can have some political debates on the show as long as it doesn't become the sole focus. But we do want to have debates about television and film and video games and all this shit. So if you have a hot take, we're going to be creating the Discord for it. But if you want to be on the show, DM me on Twitter, at Power of the Truth on Twitter, with your hot take, with your hot opinion. If you have a contrarian opinion or an interesting point of view where we can more easily get somebody to disagree with you, you're going to go to the front of the line. The first show, we're going to have maybe this political debate. I'm going to show you guys. But we're also, I want to have the debate discussion for at least 1 hour. I want two guys, one guy who likes Batman versus Superman and one guy who hates Batman versus Superman. And I want to debate on that issue. So people can apply for that debate. That's going to be the first topic. And then we might have this debate. So I'm going to let you guys watch this. This fucking showdown. This debate trailer that they've made. And we'll see whether or not they're worthy to be in the fucking Kinodrome. Well, if you think the Batman versus Superman debate is gay, don't watch it, faggot. Why don't you lick my sack? That's what I fucking care about. Hollywood God is who I want to debate on that issue, but he's fucking ducking the debate, refusing to respond, running away like a bitch. And Eli is just a fucking coward and a fraud. And so it's tough. But we'll get 2 fucking Spurgs or Speds in there to fucking go at it. But yeah, people message me what you want to debate, and we'll get you on the fucking air. Anybody can come on, but we'll see what the fuck these guys want to debate. Systematic racism. So we'll watch this through. I haven't seen it. It might just be total fucking cringe. It kind of looks like it's gonna be cringe, but we'll see here.
Race of hyper-intelligent, pan-dimensional beings got so fed up with the constant bickering about the meaning of life that they commissioned 2 of their brightest and best to design and build a stupendous supercomputer to calculate the answer.
The answer to the ultimate question.
1350.
What the fuck? It's pretty cringy, boys. I don't know if we let these Spurgs on the air.
Because he's terrified of me. But if free speech for me, but not for thee, is the official bullshit opinion of centrist liberalism, perhaps he doesn't deserve defending. This is what getting blown out looks like in a debate.
The prosecutor seems pretty soy.
That is a textbook straw man, and attacking it will not advance the credibility of your argument.
Oh,
if you can substantiate that in any way, I'm willing to listen. But until then, there is nothing to debate.
Oh shit, it's the knockoff Destiny.
No, here's the thing, this whole chat right now is PPP 1, so PPP did win. Look, we have 1,400 live viewers. That's more than you can on the show stream in fucking 2 weeks.
It's coming. You can feel it in the air. It's palpable. The Kino and Nectar is in the air.
So there it is. That's the trailer for this fucking debate. Let me see what's going on in the chat. What do you think, guys? Press 1 if we should allow them into the Kinodrome. Press 2 if they don't deserve to go into the fucking Kinodrome. 1 if they should be allowed in. 2 if we shouldn't let them debate there. Somebody is fucking pissing me off. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking bail on this bitwave. 1 for whoever made the video. It seems like a lot of people have put 1s in, so people are interested in this.
ISS Dame.
Yeah, honestly,
Jarbo false flagger ya. Mundane mat hajajajaj shank yoager fucked a horse hajajajaj is me Dame. Press 1 for Ethan Ralph to have his throat slit.
This is fucking shameful. Do you understand this? You know, I fucking made a video where I straight up told people to give me money. You know. Do you know how proud I was that not one single person gave me a fucking dollar? I was so proud. And now there's all these fucking pay piggies on Bitwave. Let me give you money, sir. Sir, let me give you money, sir. Fuck you. Fuck you, you pigs. Fucking swine. You ought to be fucking lined up against the wall and shot. Fucking terrible, terrible, terrible. Terrible, terrible.
I DM'd you on Discord to tell you about the option LMFAO. But this is hilarious to watch the suffer too, sorry. Gotta pay for your fat bandwidth.
Fuck you, you cunt. You swine. Alright, But anyway, I think what we're going to do is we're going to let them on to the Kinodrome. Godwinson might choose not to moderate it because he's crying about we can't have any politics, or it's going to be the Kumite 2. I don't think that that's fucking fair.
Yeah. Barbie, hi.
All right,
Can you want to go for a ride?
That's enough.
Sure. Can jump in. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair. Undress me everywhere. Imagination. Life is your creation. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair. Undress me everywhere. Imagination. Life is your creation. I'm a blonde bimbo girl in a fantasy world. Dress me up. Make it tight. I'm your dolly. You're my doll. Rock and roll. Feel the glamour in pink. Kiss me here. Touch me there. Hanky panky.
It's enough. I've closed the Bitwave website because it's enough. It's enough. I don't know how the fuck I disable this shit. I don't know. It's kind of funny, I guess, for people there to hear it go off and they're fucking upset or whatever. Or I'm upset at it or whatever the fuck, but it's pretty fucking gay. It's interrupting the flow of my stream. I guess I'm on the front page now as the #1 fucking show on
What are you here, fucking A-Log and Ralph again, buddy?
No, I'm setting up. So this here, I'll show you, Surfer. Let me know if you think we should let these guys debate on the Kinodrome.
Many millions of years ago, a race of hyper-intelligent pan-dimensional beings got so fed up with the constant bickering about the meaning of life that they commissioned 2 of their brightest and best to design and build a stupendous supercomputer to calculate
This is the trailer he's made for the
answer to
debate.
The ultimate question.
1350.
The prosecutor, they're going to debate systematic racism. The prosecutor is the right-wing guy, and then there's Space Dude.
The prosecutor.
Yeah, and then
the prosecutor is gonna fucking BTFO Space Dude. He made this?
Yeah, this prosecutor made this trailer. But it introduces them there.
Why would you let these guys debate?
Well, Godwinson's upset. It continues, though. They introduces them. Godwinson doesn't want politics.
He's terrified of me. But if free speech for me, but not for thee, is the official bullshit opinion of centrist liberalism, perhaps he doesn't deserve defending. This is what getting blown out looks like in a debate.
That's just because Godwinson's
reptile and attacking it will not advance the credibility of your argument.
Listen to this guy, though. Listen to Spaceman. He's like dime store destiny. Listen to him.
That is a textbook straw man, and attacking it will not advance the credibility of your argument. If you can substantiate that in any way, I'm willing to listen, but until then, there is nothing to debate.
And here's the thing, this whole chat right now is PPP 1, so PPP, wait, look, we have 1,400 live viewers. That's more than been on the kill stream in fucking 2 weeks.
It's coming. You can feel it in the air. It's palpable. The Kino and nectar is in the air.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care.
Like, I mean, the politics and the fucking and the theology are by a factor of 100 times more important than the E-drama.
Well, I don't know if I really, in terms of the Kinodrome, I don't really care about what's important. I care about what's...
Well, I care about what's important.
Well, it's the Kinodrome. It's a different type of show. The Kinodrome is supposed to be entertaining. You put Spurgs in, they fucking yell at each other about shit. I just don't want, like, a formal style debate. I want, like, a no-holds-barred fucking, like, they go at each other and somebody gets blown the fuck out. You know, I don't want...
Yeah, there's a place
I don't
for
want
politics.
I don't want all... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think there is a place for the politics as long as it doesn't become like a dry, formal, intellectual style. Oh,
it's
my
like
good
I don't
sir.
want to do this, but you don't want to do this, and I have to do this rape. rape, 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 make her suck your dick the first date you scared
Dispatch,
to rape a
what
bitch.
in the fuck
I
is
can't
this
relate, she
website?
let me in her house.
It's somebody
Nobody
sent
safe
in a
now,
super
pass the
chat,
plate.
and so
Rape,
it fucking
rape,
like
she let me text her.
it reads
Won't
the
let me
super
touch her, she
chats and
say she
text to
can't
speech.
fuck.
Well, they're
I'm
just
like her
saying
brother
how
kicked
the
down the door
prosecutor
unannounced
is
while
gonna
she lay on
rape
the couch. I
fucking
gives a fuck, this
I
your
think
house.
Spaceman
Place
will
the
rape him,
crotch
to
on
be
my mouth,
honest.
rape. Rape, rape.
Spaceman
rape,
will
rape,
use his
rape on
fucking
the first
obscure
fucking date, rape.
knowledge
Rape,
of
rape.
ad
Rape, put that
hominem.
pussy on my
you
mouth.
just committed a formal
It's
syllogism.
a formal syllogism. A formal syllogism against me.
You know, like...
So, this is the thing. If it turns cringe and somebody goes, that's a formal syllogism, the keynote keeper is going to come in and say, you're a faggot. No use of logical fallacies, faggot. You know, that's what's going to happen. The keynote keeper will come in and say,
that's right.
Spacemans, you're a faggot for trying to use logical fallacies. Ad hominems are allowed in the keynote room and encouraged.
That the internet has seen for fucking 2-3 years, buddy.
All right, here we go, guys. Press 1 if the prosecutor will win the debate. Press 2. Press 2 if Spaceman will win the fucking debate. People are saying Godwinson's right and it can't be done. There can't be political debates that are entertaining.
No, Godwinson's 100% wrong. It doesn't matter what his reptile lodge says. The Goyim fucking know. And
they
we're
know?
Gonna have the political debate on the keynote drone.
I'm blue da BAD da BA da BAD da BA da 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 da BAD da BA da
Okay.
blue da BAD da
I
BA da
just don't
BAD
understand
da
what the fuck is happening.
da BAD da BA da da BAD
Like, how much are they paying for this shit? Like, are they paying like a few dollars a time? Like, what is this?
All that I wear blue are the streets and all the trees are too. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue. Blue are the people hear that. Walk
You know,
around blue like my Corvette.
this is some
it's in and outside
bullshit,
blue are the
Surfer.
words I say and what I think.
But yeah, so the keynote drones this Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to lead off with the political discussion, I think. Then we'll have the Batman versus Superman debate. And then if anybody else messages me with a topic or a hot take that they have at Power of the Truth on Twitter, I'll try and find an opponent for you. And you can come in and you can match up. Now, I don't know whether or not we'll have callers or not through Discord. We might, but for the first show, I just want to keep it simple. I just kind of want to have the Spurgs yell at each other because taking callers, I'm pretty technologically illiterate and I'm going to be running fucking OBS. So this might just be a total fucking nightmare. A total fucking nightmare from hell. PPP fucking running the OBS. It might be totally fucked. I'm learning OBS. We've ordered some professional equipment with Dispatch's money. I've purchased a Blue Yeti microphone and a pair of Sennheiser headphones so that I can be just like my hero Destiny with my amazing fucking tech. So you can disable Bitwave alert under the cog menu. Alert text to speech. Disable alert text to speech. I'm disabled it because honestly, I really don't like it. Because it's fine. It's fine. It's fine that you're sending in shit. The problem is, it's disrupting my train of thought. I've been in the middle of points a few different times, and it's pretty fucking irritating when it gets broken up by bullshit text-to-speech. I may turn it back on if people really fucking want it, but it's kind of fucking gay, and I really don't want to encourage fucking pay pigging. So that's the reality. Wave Piggies BTFO, that's right. Wave Piggies BTFO. Are Wave even a real currency, Dispatch? Are they even a real fucking a currency, or is it just a total scam? What fucking is it? Today in Cuckata Daily Show. There's no fucking way. If we were to do a daily this week in Cuckata Show, it would be boring really fucking quick just seeing us read the news and shit. People would get tired of it. Nobody would want that shit, man. And honestly, like, unless I was gonna fucking quit my job and you know, people were gonna pay me thousands of dollars a month to do it, which I don't agree with, by the way. It's just not a realistic possibility. So I prefer that. If you're gonna do a news show, do it once a week, cover the best stories of the week, you know. And with Canada, it's a bit more obscure. A lot of people haven't heard those stories. So it's not the same as just, oh, we're going to listen to Tucker Carlson. Do you know what I mean? That's why I think the show is working. The problem is Surfer has been working so fucking many hours that we can't find time for anything with Surfer. So there's been no This Week in Kakada. There's been no Cooking with Surfer. There's been none of that shit. We haven't been able to get it done. So who knows? If Surfer cuts back on hours right now, he's working like 70 fucking hours a week. If he cuts down to 40 hours, we will have time for X-Files and shit like that. We have to finish off the 3rd season, go into the 4th. Those reviews will probably get recorded tomorrow. We'll probably get I want to get at least 4 episodes deep into the 4th season tomorrow. So hopefully those go up on BitChute tomorrow, and you can expect those. Yeah, you don't want This Day in Kakada. That's right, Satan's Advocate. PPP, did Surfer hear about the Murdoch shout out for Surfer? Yes, he did. He heard all about it. He hasn't heard it yet. We're going to play it for him later on. Okay. So I think what we're going to do now, I'm going to read some tweets here from Warski, and then we'll get into some of the shit that's going on with the story fire and AIDS post and all this shit, okay? So, this is Warski's fucking garbage post. Ralph's gonna be hating on me? Wow, his master plan is to make people like me on his show, make me co-host, help my show blow up, make me self-sufficient, and right when I am killing it, he is gonna start hating me. What a good plan. The Ralph retorts, 4D chess has been revealed. Just a fucking another brainlet fucking take from Andy. Honestly, his mind has been so damaged by drugs and booze and fucking ecstasy and coke and fucking meth and heroin or whatever the fuck he's taking. He's just fucked up in the mind. Look, Ethan Ralph already snaked on you once, Andy. Do you not remember Miami? When he, like, beat the fuck out of you in the hotel room, even though it might have all been kayfabe and bullshit? Or how the whole streaming house with Zoom fell apart? Or how he shit on you many times on the show as being retarded and a degenerate? And this and that after the AIM shit, and he disavowed. And the only reason he brought you back, Andy, was to fill dead air. He looks at you like he looks at the other co-hosts. You know, Andy can fill dead air because his show is just fucking endless dead air and reading the news. And so Andy provides, even though he's retarded, he does have a higher level of energy because he's flying on fucking Coke and Red Bulls constantly. And so because he's able to fill the dead air with a bit of a higher energy tonality, they do like Andy on the show, but he's totally replaceable. And the moment he steps out of line, the moment he criticizes Ethan or makes fun of him on his show or associates with somebody that Ethan doesn't like me or Surfer. See, Andy on his show the other night tried to say Surfer's welcome, but I'm not. Trying to divide and conquer the team. The reality of it is, Andy, the offer is always open to you to come to my house and hang out and do streams and make content, and you can monetize it and you can make money if you'd like, and you'll do way better with us than you are going to do with him. We live in the same country. We can collaborate physically. You are an hour and a half drive away. I mean, we're way higher energy. We make actual good content. We can go out into the town with GoPros taped to our fucking heads and do some Frank Hassel type shit. But again, I've pitched this to him. Geek Thulu told him it was a bad idea to meet us in Niagara Falls with Godwinson, and it never happened. The reality is, I'm trying to save Andy's career, but he doesn't fucking listen. And I'm telling him, if he fucking just does this shit with Ethan, it's gonna come back to bite him in the ass. Everybody's telling him this. He's just, I know better than you. No, you don't, Andy. No, you don't. Or you wouldn't be living with your parents. You wouldn't be fucking working at Uber Eats if you knew better than everybody else. You know, you have all these handlers around you who try and tell you what to do. Look, man, make your own fucking decision. And the decision that makes sense is to come on board with the PPP team and actually get viewers, actually be successful, make entertaining content. I know just what to do with you to make it entertaining. But you're never going to be like a political fucking analyst or anything like that. Like the way forward is some fucking Frank Castle, Jackass, Sam Hyde tier fucking content with us. That's the way forward. That's the way you're going to win. Otherwise, I don't really know what the fuck you're doing. And even then, you know, you have so much fucking baggage that you're going to be weighing our team down, but we'll carry you on our back anyway. So that's just a word of fucking advice for Andy there. But it just gets worse. Like, he just keeps going in the replies here. You know? Somebody goes to him, you don't really mean that, do you, Andy? How did you blow him up? You can be his friend, but don't cuck yourself into being a capo. He goes, help me blow up. His host helped a lot. Stop using the word capo, that's silly. So, what we're learning from this is, one, Andy really doesn't like the word capo, so we better not use that capo, Andy. Which you are a capo, you're not your own man. You're a fucking co-host. You're not the host, you're a co-host. You're the fucking beta. You're the second banana. You're not the big cheese. You're not the alpha dog. So you are a capo, and you're part of Ralph's crime family where if you say a word against the boss, you're going to get fucked. So far as Ralph blowing you up, no, he hasn't. You are way bigger, and people know who Andy Worski is. They may not watch anymore, but they know who you are. The reality is your whole audience there at like 2 in the morning on your show with the cancer patient, all the audience are bots, man. And the ones that aren't, there's maybe 100, 200 kill stream diehards that come over and watch. I'm just telling you, man, you know right well what your numbers really are. You know right well what your actual super chat numbers are. You know you're not killing it. You're not a king. You're not what you used to be. You're barely subsisting. The reality is we can take you and we can make you into, if not as big a star as you were, at least somebody that's making shit that people like. Because I'll tell you this now, I don't really know anybody, including myself, who sat down and watched your show and actually liked it. It's just juvenile and stupid, okay? It's not actually funny. If you're willing to do crazy shit and stuff like this, I can find a way to put you in a position where you can make crazy shit that's funny and at least somewhat, not sophisticated, but at least not as juvenile and retarded as what you're doing with, hey guys, we're gonna say the N-word. If you raise $100, I'll say the N-word. Who gives a shit? You know, what are you, 13 years old? It is what it is, man. The guy's just being stupid. Motherfuckers are telling him, like, Andy, be careful, Andy, be careful. But he's not fucking listening. He's not fucking listening. Okay, we have a guy here who's messaged me. He's a leftist. He can debate Marvel and DC. He can debate sports and MMA. He's anti-Batman versus Superman. Okay. You've got the job. So, I have an anti-Batman versus Superman advocate. It's filled. This guy has the job. I think. He has the job. I need a pro-Batman versus Superman guy to DM me at Power of the Truth, and you can get on the air. As long as you've got a pro position, you know the shit. Okay. There's also a debate out there now. Grim Cheers is saying that the movie Anaconda is the best creature feature ever made and started the whole genre of giant animal horror. So if you disagree, if you think Anaconda is a piece of shit, or you think there's a creature film that did start the genre before it, or is more influential or more important, Grim Chairs is down to debate. So there's some things going on. Let me have a look at the chat, and then we'll get into the stream, the story fire, or whatever the fuck. If Surfer thinks Owen Benjamin is based, you'd love to debate Surfer on it. He doesn't really think that. He kind of likes him, but he's realizing he's a little fucking insane. So that debate would have probably worked 6 months ago, but not anymore. We're looking at the YouTube chat. Versus Surfer on Owen Benjamin. No, AJ, screw you. Yeah, it's just not going to work. By the way, AJ, we will get the Society review filmed. I watched it again last week. I'll probably watch it again sometime this week, and we will get it out eventually. I promise, buddy. The Thing or They Live were great. Well, again, if anybody's got like a contrarian take, well, I'd love to get Jarbo. Somebody messaged me, why don't I get Jarbo for the Batman v Superman debate? The problem is Jarbo works like 24 hours a day. He's always working. He's never fucking free. I'll reach out to him and see if we can get this Euros guy to debate Jarbo on Batman versus Superman. It would be interesting, but again, he's fucking always busy. I can't ever get him at reasonable hours or times. Some of that might just be him blowing me off, but I think he genuinely is pretty fucking busy. Let me have a look at the YouTube chat. Oh, I'm in the can we get it? WWE versus AEW Kinodrome. That's not a bad idea. I'd like to get that set up. I'd like to, honestly, DM me now. If you're a WWE fanboy or an AEW fanboy and you want to argue that case, DM me at Power of the Truth on Twitter, and that might be on this week's Kinodrome. I'd like to do 3 topics at an hour length apiece on the show. Maybe 4 or 5 if we cut some of them to a half hour. If the topic can only go a half hour, it's only going to go a half hour. Now, here's the thing. If the show is clearly dying, I'm not just going to let the debate go an hour. If it's a technical knockout or the match sucks, the Kino Keeper will kick those faggots out of the Kinodrome. That's the reality. I'm not going to waste people's time. I will just kick people from the Kinodrome if they fucking suck. If they can't speak a sentence to save their lives, they will just be kicked the fuck out of the Kinodrome. How autistic is the Kinodrome going to be? It's going to be really autistic. Very autistic. Turn on super... You know what? Fuck it. I'll turn it back on if you really want it. You fucking bums. There. You want it? You've got it. You got your fucking bullshit. You know, it's probably going to be the only time I'm on Bitwave, I think. Maybe we'll fucking stick around. But it's a tough fucking situation. There's a streamer here called Evan Ralph.
That is not only good enough to fix an engine block.
So this is Evan Ralph's stream.
Filled with steel reinforced epoxy and BD.
It looks pretty cancerous. Pretty cancerous, gentlemen.
Well, that's it.
All right, let's have a look at this story fire. What the fuck? Has anything happened on the kill stream? Has anything happened at all? Anybody, is anybody listening to it that can tell me in either the Bitwave or the YouTube chat, has anything actually happened? The gun retort got struck down? What? For what? It did. What the fuck? What the fuck? So here it is. This is basically why we're not on D Live. This is transformative, and it's been struck down by Ethan Ralph via DMCA claim. What a fucking pile of shit. You know, I allow the text-to-speech, and then people just immediately abuse it. Just to send garbage. It's like, what the fuck? You know? Just abuse to send garbage. Alright, it's being disabled again while I go through this segment. Alright, it's it was pretty lame there, honestly. Could have tried something better than that. So I'll turn it back on in a minute, but quite honestly, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. We got to get through this, and I don't want there to be interruptions coming from my speakers. So here it is. It's the story fire.
Oh, here we go. Back at it again. What? Oh my God, no!
So right away, she's just ashamed to be on camera. People on Kiwi Farms and on Cow and on Twitter and basically every platform that exists have been shitting all over her appearance, making fun of her and her meth teeth and all this shit. And she obviously doesn't want to be on camera, but Ralph is a controlling, abusive douchebag who's forcing her to be on camera. Look at this.
Oh my God. She's so mad. She's so mad. Alright, you can show me. Make sure you keep it like
She's
this.
just humiliated.
Alright, you gonna keep me?
I mean, just look at this guy. Look how gross he is.
So, where are we headed?
Virginia Beach.
Have you ever been to Virginia Beach?
No.
I haven't either. Do you believe that?
No.
Well, it's true. I've lived here since 2014, and I've never been to Virginia Beach.
You know, it's really not that shocking. It's really not that shocking that Ethan Ralph's never been to Virginia Beach. I can't imagine he's the sort of guy that likes going outside too much or going to the beach or any of this shit. Like, I imagine for the most part, he spends all of his time inside, drinking, doing his stream, and hanging out with the Spurgs who lick his balls constantly online. So I'm not too surprised that he's never been to fucking Virginia Beach. I'm not too fucking surprised. Are you? Are any of you guys? It is what it is. It is what it is.
Once in my life.
Why?
I don't know. I just didn't go.
That's gay.
Is that gay?
That's gay.
I mean, she's so unconfident and so unsure of herself and just so naive and so simple-minded, and this motherfucker is just taking advantage of her. It's fucking weird, man.
Well, today we're going, and tomorrow we'll be there as well. Are you excited? There's a Chrysler Museum there in Norfolk, close by.
So this whole thing about going to the museums, like, he's trying to show himself as a man of culture and sophistication. But this isn't how a man of culture and sophistication looks. This is how an alcoholic, pill-popping redneck looks. He's not a Renaissance man. He's not a grand intellectual. He's just a fat drunk.
There's an aviation museum I thought we might go to tomorrow.
Like, what is it with... Like, I think the reason he takes the girl to all these museums is because they're free.
A lot of cool stuff we could do.
That'll be fun.
That'll be fun.
She's
just scared.
Documenting this trip. Another
Like,
red
you
light.
better have fun.
Are you gonna have fun documenting this trip with me? Don't hide.
I'm hiding.
What?
Look at her. Look at her. Like, look how scared she is. She's, like, using her hair to cover her teeth as, like, a defense mechanism. Because she doesn't want people on Kiwi Farms or Cow or whatever to make fun of her teeth. This is fucking shocking shit, folks. This is what like an abusive relationship looks like. It's like textbook 101. She doesn't want to be an internet personality, but he's desperate to use her as some sort of like pawn in his game of like e-celebrity. And from what Aid posted on Kiwi Farms, which we'll read in a minute, because we're not going to go through this whole fucking thing. Most of this story fire is pretty fucking boring, guys. and I just don't want to waste your fucking time on it. Let me have a look here at the YouTube chat since the Bitwave chat sucks. Saying Faith comes home. It fears sunlight. Come home, Faith. Exceptional detective answered his own question. The Bitwave chat does suck, Packless. It does. Just because everybody there is just a dipshit, it seems. But anyway, let's go have a look over at the Bitwave. He attacked chat. Why do you insult the chat? Because you guys send me terrible fucking super chats. There is a YouTube chat. There's a fucking YouTube restream. Xander's $10,000 are fucking going to good use there. Oh shit, you're gonna inspire the chat, man. That's what I think of you there. Ant-Batman. Yeah, you fucking idiot. Why don't you get Jarbo? Well, ask him. Well, ask him then. Spurs fighting for 3. What? Shut up, ski up. Ski up. Ski up. Shut the fuck up, ski up. Ski up. Okay, let's get back to this shit.
Everybody enjoyed your presence on the last video.
I don't know why.
Well,
everybody enjoyed her presence. Ethan, no one enjoyed her presence. She knows this. She's been reading the comments, man. She knows.
Oh, I do. You're amazing.
No.
Yep. You better look at me. Don't kill my footage.
You better look at me. Immediately out of fear, she does. Look how scared she is.
You better look at me. There you go. Thank you. Alright. Zoomer girl. My travel guide here.
Again with this whole Zoomer girl thing. It's just so forced and so cringy. Just this worshipping of Daddy Dick.
Alright, I have to switch off now because I've never driven to Virginia Beach. And it might be a problem.
And you want to make your car go vroom vroom.
I want to go vroom vroom, and I also don't want to get lost. So I'll check back in with Storyfire people here very soon. Farewell. Soprano Italian restaurant. I wonder where they got the idea for that from. You think it's any good over there?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Like
this might be worth trying out. No, we decided to stop. Uh-oh, you're about to see where... Oh no, where is the symbol? Taco Bell. Damn.
So, imagine this. Rather than going to the sit-down restaurant or the pizza place or whatever the fuck, no, Ralph's decided to go to Taco Bell. He's not an adventurous man. He's not a Renaissance man. He's not an intellectual. He's not this cultural king going to these museums. The guy eats at fucking Taco Bell. Now look, I like Taco Bell, but like the reality is it's fucking horse meat. The meat is literally made out of horses that have been killed at the glue factory or whatever the fuck. It's not the best. It's not the best, okay? And he's just gonna suck up these fucking dirty tacos because, as he says, he needs to get drunk later and he needs a layer. What the fuck?
And it is taking a while. She's not drinking, but you know, I figured I'd probably have a couple drinks tonight, so I was gonna have some tacos first. Oh no, it's not looking good. Can I pan out? Oh, there we go.
It's not looking good.
Oh shit. This thing. The only reason we've moved at all is because somebody got out of line.
So, what fucking cutting edge content we're getting here? What amazing content we're getting here? A fucking guy waiting in the drive-thru. You know, like, fuck off, man. Like, this is the sort of content he's putting out. Just terrible.
Car right here got out of line and then went inside. So, it's at a standstill. We'll see. I'll update you. Uh-oh, I see a car moving. Uh-oh. Here we go. You want chicken taco?
Yeah.
Chicken soft taco? That's what you want?
Mm-hmm.
You do? I might try one of those. I was just gonna get a regular soft taco, but I don't know. I'll let you know, Storyfire here.
I'll guarantee you. I guarantee you right now, he's not just getting one taco. Press 1 in chat if you believe him that he's getting a soft taco. Press 2 in chat if you think he's full of fucking shit and he's gonna slam a 10-pack, party pack of fucking tacos into his blowhole on his fucking own. I'm hitting fucking 2. I'm hitting 2 hard. Let's see, it's all 2s in YouTube chat. It's literally all 2s. Nobody believes he's getting a single taco. You know, no one believes this shit. Let's see if Bitwave believes. Some people on Bitwave are hitting 1. The people on Bitwave are contrarian scum. Scum! The fucking Bitwave scum. Let me turn back on. I'm gonna fucking trust you guys. We're gonna turn back on text to speech. Let's see if anybody comes up with anything better than what they've been coming up with there. Hopefully nobody does send anything in, but we're going to give them one more chance. One more chance over at Bitwave to not be total faggots and pedophiles. All right, back to the Storyfire. See, somebody is going to interrupt the Storyfire to be a scumbag. And they're a piece of shit, and that's why I turned it
Barney
off.
is a dinosaur from our imagination, and when he's tall he's what we call a dinosaur sensation. Barney's friends are big and small, they come from lots of places. After school they need to play and sing with happy faces. Barney shows us lots of things like how to play pretend ABCs and 123s, and how to be a friend. Barney comes to play with us whenever we may need him. Barney can be your friend too if you just make believe him. Rape me PPP, I'm only a pathetic pay piggy shit in my mouth till my grunt grows to the size of Ethan Ralph. PP poo poo.
You are a pathetic pay pig. And you get off. You get off on it. Read the terms of service. No attacking the chat. You know what? Just for that, you're banned on Bitwave now. We're not going to be banning anybody. Oh, please read the terms of service. Oh my god. You know, I do whatever the fuck I want on this website. I'm the fucking king of this website. Nobody would even be fucking here if it wasn't for me. Not even one person used this site until I found it today. That's the reality about you Bitwave jokers. And the reality is most of the audience has opted not to use it because they don't trust Xander. And Xander, you're going to have to give me another $5,000 and I'll tell them all to trust you, but I need $5,000. $5,000. That's the reality. The terms of service on Bitwave are there are no fucking terms of service. That's the reality.
Pretty soon, in about 30 years when we get these tacos. Oh, it's out of focus. I don't know. Anyway, bye. We're still waiting for the tacos.
Why are you showing us you fucking waiting in a drive-thru? Like, this is riveting shit.
Some baby video. We need those tacos. Fuck a baby video. What in the fuck?
How dare you insult the
Look at that menu. Look at that menu, dude. Are you kidding me? They're so close.
Babies are more fulfilling.
No, bullshit. How is that?
This is probably, holy shit, like the craziness of this. The craziness of what's happened here. So this is perhaps one of the most torturous moments of Ethan Ralph's life. He's so close to the Taco Bell, but yet so far. He's having to wait in the drive-thru.
This Bitwave Terms of Service Agreement, the agreement or terms of service, is made between Bitwave, Bitwave.tv, Bitwave Media, we, us, or our, and you, our customer, you or your. Bitwave provides live streaming service.
That's enough. Okay. So this is one of the most torturous moments of Ethan Ralph's life. He is fucking trapped in the Taco Bell drive-thru, so close to feeding his gun, to satiating his hunger. And yet, so far away. So far away. But what was interesting there is she said, babies are more fulfilling than Taco Bell. Because she wants to have a child. But Ethan's like, nah, I ain't having a child. Taco Bell's more fulfilling than having children. That's what Daddy Dick taught me. Really revealing fucking moment here in the Taco Bell drive-thru. Very revealing moment in the Taco Bell drive-thru.
Head for the border. Taco Bell. What was the other one? You weren't even alive. Yo quiero Taco Bell with the Chihuahua? You don't even remember that shit, do you? Oh my god. She doesn't remember. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. She doesn't remember the Taco Bell Chihuahua? Ugh.
Am I making you feel old yet?
So, fucked. You know, like, this is the problem with the relationship in a microcosm. She's like, I want to have kids. It's more fulfilling than Taco Bell. He believes Taco Bell is more fulfilling than having children. And then it's just weird. Like, she doesn't remember the Taco Bell Chihuahua. Even I remember the Taco Bell Chihuahua. Yo quiero Taco Bell. You know, and there's like a Godzilla commercial campaign, I think, with the Chihuahua. Yeah, lizard, lizard, lizard. I actually had like a fucking plush Taco Bell Chihuahua as a kid, and it went, yeah, lizard, lizard, lizard. You know, it was some good shit. But let's face it, like, she's so fucking young. She's underage, basically. She's a fucking child. She doesn't remember the fucking ad campaign for the fucking Taco Bell Chihuahua. It's just fucking gross. Just fucking strange, bizarre shit. There, ladies and gentlemen. Very fucking strange and bizarre shit. Very strange. All right, let's go.
Yes. Goodbye, Fire. Someday we'll get these. We have to show it.
That we found.
The bag is secured. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. We gotta stop now. Oh my god, don't tell him that. You'll give ammo. Everything I'm doing is complete.
Everything you're doing is giving me ammo. Why you record these, I have no idea. What you think this is doing for you, I have no idea. You're just embarrassing yourself. Constantly. Giving me more content. Like, you realize the only people who watch these fucking fire stories, these story fires, are people who hate you and want to make fun of you. I don't think he realized that. Maybe he does, and that's why he makes them this way. And thinks it's 4D chess, but ultimately it's retarded.
Really safe.
Like his fucking ham hock hand on the steering wheel.
Yes, everything is completely safe. Bye.
Bye. I'm about to eat. Bye. Alright, let's social.
So, what interests me about this is that he never actually told us how many tacos he got, so it's a mystery. But I guarantee you it wasn't a single taco. I can guarantee you there was at least 5 tacos in that bag for Ethan, and maybe 1 for her. You know? Or maybe like 5.5. She gets to have half the taco, and he has the rest of it. Now maybe they were so broke they could only afford 2 tacos, and he's going to eat both of them, and she's going to starve. That could be the case. Because we didn't actually see her eat the taco on camera. So we can't be sure. We can't be certain.
Video. Let's hope I don't get lost. We're about to go someplace called the Dockside. By the way, we didn't really film last night because we just hung out with Digi and Fancy Party. Or, well, great. Digi, whatever. Great people. But
Digi bro, great people. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking phone. Wasn't Digibro the man who just said...
Answer this. Answer Cold Cold here.
Yesterday that he likes to see...
Kill the Jew.
I now have a...
I'm gonna kill the Jew.
Jeffrey Epstein.
I'm gonna kill the Jew.
Let me just see if I can find this clip. Let me see if I can pull it up. Whoa. There's a fucking octopus. Fucking moving along the sand. It's pretty cool. Let me see if I can find this clip. I might not be able to get it. But I swear to God, there's this fucking clip of Digibro saying that he likes to see images of children getting fucked with dicks in their ass. It's true. It's true. And here he is saying, oh, Digibro's a good person. No, he's not. He's a very bad person. A terrible fucking person. Just about the worst person you could possibly fucking imagine. Alright, hold on. I'm going to take a piss. And I'm going to get a beer. So just give me 1 second. Let me put on Let's listen to Savage.
Well, Faith was a neat girl, the youngest one in town. She had a reputation as a girl who'd been around on D-Live after midnight, begging for them lemons. A fresh one coming from the chat from some old simping man. She'd write some shitty poems, wishing for a friend. It goes on forever and the lemons never end. Ethan had a big old gun, it was fatter than the rest. He was gonna be a graduate, but he couldn't pass the test. So he drank a lot of whiskey, mama's pills he did pop. And the dog caught wind of Ethan as he tried to punch a cop. But he was back on D-Live when they set him free again. It goes on forever and the lemons never end. Ethan's browsing D-Live and he finds Faith stream. Well, he strokes his little pecker and he tries to make it cream. Ethan took his lemons, laid them all out in her chat. Thought to himself, I hope she doesn't mind that I'm this fat. He slides right in her DMs and he's asking for her hand. The clip goes on forever and the lemons never end.
This shit's so based. It's really good. It's like my favorite.
They jumped into his Sentra with his camera in hand. Well, Ethan looked at Faith, said, I'll flag him down again. Well, traffic stopped in front of him, and Ralph could feel the heat. He could barely take a breath in as he raged PPP. They got a fifth of whiskey, and Ethan took it in. Well, the clip goes on forever, and the lemons never end.
Alright, that's the end of The Grift Goes On Forever, but not really because it does go on forever. The lemons never end.
Also, slept on the couch. Excuse me, Zoomer girl, I'm gonna bleep that. Should I bleep that?
He didn't bleep it because he's lazy.
Oh, they all
Yeah, they do all know anyway. It's fucking in everywhere.
You should make a Zoomer girl Twitter.
No, she shouldn't.
Also, they try to say this
like,
is
what
unsafe.
is he doing to this girl? Like, these are the worst suggestions possible. Make a Zoomer girl Twitter. Don't do that. Faith, please listen to me. Please, if you're listening, if you're watching this, don't make a Zoomer girl Twitter. I'm fucking... I mean, I'll laugh at it and I'll make a lot of content off of it, but don't do that, sweetheart. Go home. Go home. Matthew misses you. Your siblings miss you. Your mom misses you. Go home. Go home. Go home. Please.
This was distracted driving. That is untrue. I'm still monitoring all traffic laws.
Bullshit.
Anyway, I'm about to have to get off here, though, because I'll get lost. I don't know where the fuck I am.
It's not a...
Plug it into
It's not a new thing for you, buddy, to not know where the fuck you are.
But I did kind of want to show a little bit of driving around Virginia
If it
Beach.
was distracted driving, every vlogger ever would go to jail.
Yeah, I know. They were talking about calling
It is distracted driving, you fucking idiot.
my probation and all this shit, which won't work anyway for a number of reasons. They don't even know whether I'm still on probation. They're like asking all these questions.
Like, look at this ham hock hand where the wrist is, like, the wristwatch is just desperate to escape his wrist. Look at this thumb. Look at how fucked up it is. Look at it. It looks like fuck, man. God have mercy.
Most of them are fucking morons anyway. But I'm going to plug this back in so I don't get lost, or else I'll be the moron. She said not to show her.
No.
She slept on the couch. Look at her. No.
I look like crap right now.
She said no. Alright, bye. If you guys you didn't see this.
So this is where it gets fucking just retarded. And then I think this segment's the last I'm going to show because from the museum on, it's just so boring. But, like, here he is at, like, a fish and chip restaurant, okay? It's fish and chips. Like, it's not... like the kingliest thing ever. Now, the location of this restaurant is nice, but At the end of the day, it's just fish and chips.
Last minute, you just actually took off into the ocean. I shit you not. It's another tough day, though. Being the editor-in-chief of the RawReport.com and the host of the Kill Stream. It's really tough out here, you guys can see. Oh, man. Somehow, I guess I'll make...
So, Ethan, like, just because you can afford to go to a restaurant doesn't make you a king. It's fish and chips. It's probably $10 to $15. The whole bill with drinks probably doesn't, between the two of you, probably doesn't come to $50. Maybe if you have 2 or 3, maybe it'll come to $60, $65. This is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, man. Sitting here acting like you're some sort of king or you're winning. You're not winning, bro. You're just not. Oh, wow, look at me. I went outside to a restaurant that's at a dock, you know? Like, I get it. Like, the setting of it is kind of nice, but again, it's fucking fish and chips, man. It's just ridiculous. I'm winning. I'm a king because I can go to a restaurant. So can everyone else. You're not special. You're not special. Jesus.
Like it. Let's see here. What's this? Check back in with you gents, ladies and gents later. I was just telling Zimmer Girl how this guy doesn't usually hang out when there isn't a lot of seafood. She was wishing why there's so much seafood here.
Okay, I immediately noticed. Okay, I immediately knew I fucked up when you said that.
Alright. She did catch it pretty quick, to be fair. It wasn't your all-time failure, but it wasn't a good look either, let's be real. Me and this bird has been chuckling the whole time. She already jacked a shrimp. Oh my god.
You said I could have the shrimp.
I don't know.
Like it.
Those are your shrimp.
It's okay. Like, it's okay. It's a fish and chips, man. Like, there's some shrimps. They're
Here
okay.
at the Chrysler Museum. What is this, Norfolk, I think? Do you even know where we're at?
No.
Masked up like a monk.
You know, look at this. He's letting his girlfriend wear a mask like a dipshit. She doesn't even have it covering her fucking nose. You know, he points out that she's a mongoloid. But, you know, it still hasn't changed the behavior. And this guy's supposed to be some alpha chad who can, like, control his woman and tell her what to do, but she's still wearing the mask, and she's wearing it in the most retarded way. It's bad optics for the owner and operator of the RalphRetort.com.
Look at these pants, though.
Like, it's not impressive, bro. She barely has an ass. It's not impressive, bro. Like, what are you doing? It's like 4 out of 10 at best. Like, let's get real.
They'll probably take this down. It's racist or whatever. Is that racist? Come on. Probably just a black guy on the ground.
Why is he making this about race like a weirdo? What is he doing?
I can't make jokes in public. You heard it here, folks.
Well, you're just embarrassing.
Okay.
Once again, this whole, like, I'm going to the art museum thing, it's just, like, here we go, we're in the fucking art museum. Like, from this point on, the whole video is so boring. It's just, they barely say anything. They walk around through this fucking art museum, and then it's just like, what the fuck? Like, it's like 20 minutes, then they, like, get ice cream. They go to this video game store. Like, it's not like this extravagant lifestyle. Like, he went to a free museum, he went for fish and chips, and then he goes to a video game store. It's not the lifestyle of a king. It's anybody's average day. Why he feels like this is worth preserving, like it's this idea that like he's winning or something. He's like showing off his girlfriend or whatever. Like, this is the whole idea. Like, it's just, it's silly. It's silly, guys. But I'm going to save you from having to fucking watch 20 minutes of fucking museum statues and shit like this. He's not a high roller. He's not. He's not, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a quick look at what he's doing here on D-Live. We'll listen in for a minute.
Maybe a buffalo failure.
Yeah, cage
What?
fighter. Big cage fight and wheelchair man, right?
Jay-
Drawing on the cave walls and shit. Telling the story of
Wheelchair
his
man.
people.
Jay Fox gifted a 1 month subscription to Southern Nigga. I already read that, sorry. A helpful friend says, we need a show, clap indeed. We need a show with Rand, Dingo, and Larry. Oh, that show wouldn't last very long if it was getting broadcast anywhere.
We're all good boys, and I
Glad
will
to do
say
that.
this, is that Dingo actually...
I'm good boys with a lot of people, but they didn't start a show with them. But anyway, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I didn't mean like that. I mean that we would be well behaved. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
So, did you hear that, Dingo? Did you hear that, Dingo? He wouldn't start a show with you. He wouldn't even spit on you and Rand if you were on fire. You fucking idiots. And you show all that loyalty, but he thinks you guys don't deserve anything.
I've been a good guy.
I would have brought you on. I would have given you a platform. But you act like a cunt. And you say we're not legit. When Murdoch thinks we're legit, I think that stances is pretty legit. I guess you could say they're shills too, I guess. But Dingo would just fuck you, buddy. That's enough of this shit. We're going to read Aid's post here. Got about 7 minutes until Surfer comes in and gets upset that we're A-logging. You know, it's the same shit. Oh, you're A-logging. Oh. Again, we're doing a show. It is what it is, bud. All right. Hello. Yes, I heard there was some autistic speculation about Ethan and me, so I decided to address it. It wasn't a fake relationship. I'm pressing X to doubt, but okay, Aid. I met Ethan ages ago when he shared my blog post on the Ralph Retort, and I DM'd to thank him. We turned into good online friends, and I was close with Nora too. I'll get to that in a minute. Ethan was divorcing at the same time my ex and I broke up in March. We were both feeling raw and decided to hang out. I thought it would be a short rebound, but after a week or so, he was adamant about wanting to be together. Backing up a little bit, I knew he was talking to Faith, the greasy teenager who looks like she eats bricks for breakfast. He presented it to me like it was a silly internet fling, nothing serious. I gave it very little thought. When we were hanging out, I noticed on his computer there were DMs from Faith. I asked if she knew I was with him. He said he'd been telling her he was with his mom, who was in the hospital, but she wasn't. Later, when he told me he wanted to be together, I told him to tell the 18-year-old goodbye. Instead of doing that, he went and told Nora that we were together. Nora got rightfully pissed. She blocked me, and I'd be very surprised if she ever spoke to me again. I regret this deeply. Ethan confessed that Nora used to have a crush on me. He laughed that he was cucking his ex-wife. He ultimately did break up with Faith that day. I watched him do it in DMs. I thought it was over, but obviously it wasn't. I broke up with him, I think, end of June because overall I was having a hard time with the relationship. I didn't like dating an internet famous person for all the reasons you can imagine. I know everyone thinks I was chasing clout, but I liked Ethan. The only reason anyone even found out that we were dating was because he announced it on air to win an argument with Noel. I recently found out from Kiwi Farms that Faith was in LA at the same time Ethan was. I confronted him on it and he admitted it, but tried to say that nothing happened. Since I'm not a complete fucking retard, I know he's full of shit. I don't know what other lies he's told to Faith, but she definitely knew we were together when they were in LA. We were still public about it. I don't hate Ethan, but I wanted to get this off my chest because I'm actually pretty angry. And people have been asking, I think it's only fair that I get to clear up my side of things, so here we are. Also, my big titty friend says hi. So there's a lot to go over there. There's a lot to break down in regards to this aid post. I mean, the first thing, obviously, is that he cheated on her with Faith, which is a scummy fucking thing to do. And again, we also have now learned that he was talking with Faith a lot earlier than we had initially thought. Now, with the conversations being placed in January, like Aid's saying, she still would have been of age. But again, it's just another one of a long list of lies that Ethan has been caught telling. Again, we learn about how he's lied, saying he was with his mom in the hospital, another fucking vicious lie, scummy fucking thing, weird shit about how he's cucking his ex-wife, you know, just strange fucking shit here. And I guarantee you all this is true. She hasn't come out and said, oh, he had a small penis, he was fat, he was gross. No, she's just got very legitimate gripes with the relationship. This sounds like things that are legitimate. It doesn't sound like bullshit to me. What does chat think? Does this sound like the truth that Aid's saying? Press 1 if it's the truth. Press 2 if you doubt it. Again, it's a woman, and we have to always doubt what they say because women are liars. But at the same time, this doesn't seem like a sour grapes fucking type message. If it was, she would have went a lot harder at Ethan. It just seems like, I'm upset, I'm not happy with this, and I want to let people know because they ask me questions about it, and he's a public figure, and because of it, it's relevant to the public interest. And she says, you know, he broke up with Faith, but that was a lie. You know, it's just shocking shit. Again, it's not really shocking, but it's disgraceful behavior. It's disgusting behavior from Ethan Ralph. The constant cheating, the constant lying, the constant fucking with his ex-wife Nora, and fucking with Aid, and fucking with Faith, all of their emotions, playing them off and against each other. Obviously, Dax Herrera is trying to tell him this is how you have successful relationships in life, but it's not the case. And what's sad is he had an opportunity to have a relationship with a woman his own age, who seems mature enough to handle him, who seems to have her shit together, and instead of choosing that relationship, he chose to date the disgusting, meth-addicted 18-year-old for whatever reason, because he thinks it makes him cool to date an 18-year-old, which it would, I guess, if she was really hot, but she's not really hot. She's kind of gross. It's not to say Aid's the prettiest woman in the world or anything like that, but still, like, fuck. I just want to show people, because people are like, oh, well, that's not the real Aid. That's not the real fucking Aid. It is the real Aid. She turned down a request to interview, but she might go ahead with it. She goes, hey, thanks for the offer to interview me, but I get really nervous on voice chats. It's nothing personal. I posted something to Kiwi Farms because I did want to get this off my chest. Again, this is Aid 0. This is the real Aid 0. I say we can pre-record it, but I understand either way. She says thanks. So she'll think about it, but that is the real Aid on Kiwi Farms. She also tweeted out a cow on her profile. So we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of questions I have personally, and I think a lot of you guys have, regarding that Kiwi Farms post. We'd like to follow up on it, expand out on it. And again, we will do it pre-recorded if she's more comfortable with it. If there are things that she discloses she's not comfortable with, we can edit them out or whatever. I'm fine with that. I think that people would really like to hear from her. And again, I told her, like, I'm willing to just, you know, throw pretty much softballs at you. I'm not going to grill you that fucking hard. We just want to get to the truth. And so I think she might go through with it, but she's probably leaning towards a no. But we'll see. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what the situation is, but it's an absolute fucking trash fire, an absolute fucking disaster for Ethan Ralph. And it just reveals what a slimy scumbag he is in every dealing in his life. Not just with his show and gossip in the internet, but with his actual in real life relationships. He's just the same scumball piece of shit, you know, scumbag piece of shit that he's always been. A slime ball, a liar, a greasy sleaze. That's what he is. That's what he is. Looking at the YouTube chat, People are saying TRS grifts but doesn't glow. I don't know what the right stuff is, but it looks like a psyop. I think they're feds, but who fucking knows, really? Bitwave people, they're just fucking going or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they're up to. Do you think Juice is a pedophile? I don't know. I think he probably has some tendencies to look at this lolly and shit like this, just from the kind of guy that he is. But I wouldn't go so far, as I've said it in the past, and I apologize to him, but I just don't know. I don't fucking know, and I don't really care at this point. The guy is his own man. He does his own thing. The whole situation is so murky with the waters there that nobody is going to know for sure. But, you know, the Blockland shit was weird. He's explained it to me. I guess I accept his explanation. But it is what it is. Is Gator ever going to flake on Ralph? I don't think so. I mean, even V eventually kind of flaked on Sargon or kind of distanced himself a little bit. But Gator seems even more loyal and dedicated than V. Although we did see that when the pill stream happened, Gator started snaking in Discord. We did see it, so it's not as though he's incapable of it. But I think what he's kind of realized is that he has nothing going on in his life outside the show. And there's fuck all opportunities for him to get famous or any relevance on his own. So he's going to stick with the show. And so that's kind of what's going on. Gator celebrated an anime girl's birthday. Yeah, he did. I'm going to turn on text-to-speech one last time. I think I'm going to end the show here. Does anybody else have anything they want covered on the program tonight? I think we've kind of gone over the main things that have happened today. Just kind of like a laid-back, kind of comfortable stream. We'll be covering Murdoch stuff once Surfer gets back. Yeah, we'll cover the Murdoch stuff. What will probably happen is I'm probably going to end this show now. I'm probably going to end it now. And then what's going to happen... What's going to happen is there's going to be either a Cooking with Surfer or a Surfer Reacts to the Murdoch stream that'll be simulcasted on this YouTube channel and on Bitwave. I kind of like this setup. We'll probably do a few more streams like this. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. But the people that like the YouTube chat, which seems to be most everybody, 253 are over on YouTube. Only 156 still on Bitwave. We'll see. We'll see if we keep using Bitwave. How do you respond to the comparisons of Baked Alaska to Ralph? I think it's fairly accurate. Again, I think that they're both grifters with very little principles, but I think Ralph is at least savvy enough about politics to know what to say and when to say it, whereas Baked is just totally clueless and ignorant. So Ralph's been able, and Ralph's better at bullshitting than Baked. Even though Baked might be a bit higher energy, Baked's just kind of an annoying guy. And, you know, that whole, like, LA shit and having the friends around him and the entourage turned people right off. And if Ralph keeps doing the whole Digibro entourage thing and these fire stories, he'll turn people off in the same way. Also, the main thing that Baked got in shit for was banning people from his chat, who are supporters of the show and stuff like this. Ralph is doing the same thing. But once again, Daddy Jim doesn't descend from the sky and do anything like he did to Baked. So it is what it is. They're both moving more left, trying to ditch the right. Yeah, that is the case. I mean, that's what a lot of people are doing right now, is they're pivoting to the left because they think that there's a lot more money in the left-wing grift, which there is. There's just flat out no money in grifting on the right anymore, which is why a lot of these fucking grifters are just flat out fucking gone, or they're trying to pivot to the fucking left. You see, like, Baked Alaska doing that shit. You see Ralph doing that shit. They both are doing that shit. Remember when Baked dyed his hair blonde? I think it's still blonde, and he did, like, his cry stream about fucking, oh, I was brainwashed into an alt-right movement. That's it. There you go,
Why
boss.
don't you take callers? Would make it fun. It's easy to set up on Discord.
I don't know. We tried to do it the one night with the Discord server. I just don't like running a Discord server. There will be one for the Kinodrome and shit like this. It just becomes really autistic and retarded really, really fast. And you just end up with a lot of fucking weirdos in there, and it's just not something I'm really super into. But maybe at some point we'll take some callers on a show. I don't know. But the reality is most of the time the callers don't add a whole lot. Sometimes they would, but most of the time it's just some spurg calling in to cry about, you used to be my hero, man, or some shit like this. Did Ralph fuck up his left-wing grift burning bridges with Vaush? Yeah, he did. And that's why his pivot to the left doesn't make sense. Because he said to Vaush, I'll dox your girlfriend, I'll make her famous, I'll make that bitch famous. And Vaush is a big deal in the left-wing sphere.
Because Ralph was sticking to his morals, buddy.
I don't really think so.
Right-wing moral code.
I don't think that's the case. And I don't think it's the right-wing moral code to fucking, try and fight somebody's girlfriend or
Just
drag their
tossing money
woman
at a
into
fat
it.
guy
That's
for
kind
no
of
reason
fucked up.
except it makes niggas seethe.
Well, how much, why, what the fuck are they sending to me? Dispatch, can I turn this off? Is there an option to turn off, all super chats and monetization? Or is that something that just doesn't exist here?
In the fucking grift zone.
In the grift zone.
You give fucking Xander all your fucking banking.
What do you think, Surfer? Should we fucking do a cooking with Surfer?
Surfer, show us your penis.
No.
I'm not gonna show you my penis.
He needs to drink a lot more beer.
The next time I show you my penis is when I'm gonna hit the Jews with my fucking cock right in the forehead.
Whoa. It's aggressive.
Cooking with Surfer?
I don't know. We might not do one tonight. I don't know. But
well, the next few I was gonna do is gonna be the rabbit and the Cornish hens and the duck à l'orange. Tonight, I'm just cooking some fucking sea bass. I got some Mediterranean sea bass that I'm gonna cook.
Yeah.
Nothing too fucking fancy. I'm gonna cook the fucking sweet potatoes, like I've shown you guys.
Ramen noodles.
No, we're not gonna cook fucking ramen noodles.
Jerry.
I'll do fucking snickerdoodle swastikas before I'll do fucking ramen noodles.
No, this is the thing. On Bitwave, we can do snickerdoodle swastikas and not get banned.
Well, why couldn't we do snickerdoodle swastikas on YouTube, buddy?
Well, we can. We'll just get banned.
Why?
Why? He asks. I don't know, Surfer. They really don't take kindly to swastikas. Murdoch suggested that when you do it, you should name it Hindu love symbols. Hindu love symbol snickerdoodles or some shit like this. But Surfer hasn't even heard the Murdoch audio yet.
I haven't listened.
So we might do a video of Surfer reacting to it, or no, we won't do
what
him.
A fucking stupid thing to say.
We won't do him reacting to it, but we'll get you on stream to address Dr. Murdoch because he tries to just Jew. He tries to crush you.
Murdoch is the Jew of the fucking group.
Dr. Murdoch's like, I'm a cultural Christian. What a scam. It just means he doesn't actually believe in God, but he likes Christmas and Easter. Whoa, so based, Dr. Murdoch. Fucking based. But at least it's better than Murdoch Chan's position, which is that Christianity is the work of the Jews and it's evil. Fuck.
Well, Murdoch Chan's a woman, and women have the mind of children, so you shouldn't really take what she says seriously.
Murdoch said the same thing.
Well, exactly. It's not like it's Murdoch or Dr. Murdoch saying something.
Yeah, is me damn pesos, yeah, Matt Jarbo, yeah, mundane Matt false flagger,
really funny there. Really original
what
shit.
A hot take.
What a hot take. Can you imagine paying money, actual fucking money, to fucking play that? What a fucking loser. What a dipshit. What a dipshit.
Yeah, you see, here's the fucking sea bass. You see the fucking sea bass?
Hold on, girl, I know you want this fat cock in my RV on my
and
brother's
I'm gonna
property.
fucking blacken
but first, let me check
bitwave.tv
bitwave.tv and check what my internet enemies are up to.
You know. Oh, shit. See what YouTube is saying? Super chatters out here getting roasted. Well, that's what they deserve. They deserve to be spit roasted like the swine that they are. I don't know. I have no idea what it is. I guess it's wave coins or some shit. Like Xander's version of lemons.
This fucking sweet potato.
Oh, you're doing that tonight?
Yeah, that's what I said, buddy. I'm doing the fucking sweet potato.
I thought you were going to do the beans and the
It's a Godwinson live news alert on the shit show. What will we learn? Let's get
these fucking Bush's Best original baked beans.
I don't know.
You can see the little piece of bacon in it. Sometimes I get the piece of bacon. Sometimes PPP gets the piece of bacon. It depends how I feel.
I like it, you know. I think it's...
Yeah, it's pretty good. I cut the fat out of it, though, when I eat it.
Do you? I don't. A female PPP and surfer... Like, what? Like, why are you even thinking like that? Like, what is wrong with you?
Well, they're talking about fucking Croc's penis and his RV and weird shit.
No,
like,
they're talking about... They weren't talking about Croc. They were
on?
talking about Ethan Ralph. Like, his brother, Evan, owns the trailer or something. It's in his name. I don't know.
I figured because they said RV on your brother's property, they were talking about Croc.
Yeah, well, I don't even think they know that Croc owns an RV on his property. I don't know if they've deduced that or not. It is what it is.
It's 12 a.m. Canada time, faggot. Stop eating or
It's
you'll grow
not
a bigger
actually
gut than
fucking
Gunty.
12 a.m.
You've already
Canadian
surpassed
time. It's
the whole scunt.
11:40, and we always eat after midnight because that's when Surfer is done fucking working, Jer.
I've been fucking working since fucking 10 a.m. this morning. You know, I did 12 hours today. You know, and it's a fucking holiday, you know. So I pulled myself up by my fucking bootstraps.
You know.
You know. And if you can't get a job, you just need to pull yourself up by your fucking bootstraps and print off your resume and go in and find the hiring manager and give them a firm handshake and hand them your resume.
Somebody asked what my profession is.
In fact, I got another job interview today. I have 2 jobs, and I got another fucking job interview today because I pulled myself up by my fucking bootstraps.
You're based.
No, I did. I got a 3rd job interview today.
Yeah, no, he does actually have a 3rd job interview today, boys. He's gonna fucking have a 3rd job. A 3rd job.
Today's a holiday, and I work 12 fucking hours.
Will they pay you time and a half for it?
Yeah.
For fucking Peter Robinson Day.
These ones are gonna cry out of their fucking ass in the fucking...
Yeah, because they're like, well, what the fuck?
I have no idea.
What sort of
It's
holiday
a
is this? Well, no, it is a holiday. In my country.
I'll take you to the candy shop. I'll let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl. Don't you stop. Keep going till you hit
What's
the
the
spot.
point of sending
Well, I'll
something
take you
like
to the candy
this?
shop.
What's
Yeah,
the point?
boy.
Like,
One taste of
if
what
you
I
want to
got.
send a question or
I'll have you
something,
spending all
I
you
can
got.
understand,
Come
or if
on.
there's something you
Keep
want to
going
know
until you
or
hit
really
the
want to
spot.
say or a
Well,
roast.
you could have it your way.
But like,
how do you want it? You gone back that thing up,
Yeah,
or
I'm
should I
going back
push
to
up on it?
fucking work.
Temperature
you
rising.
know, it's just
Okay,
embarrassing.
let's go to the next level. Dance floor gem packed. Hot as a tea kettle. I
No,
break
I
it down
didn't
for you
work
now,
fucking
baby.
12 hours
It's simple
today.
if you be an info.
I worked
I be an
fucking
info in the hotel or in
14
the...
hours today. 10 a.m. to fucking midnight is 14 hours.
What's
I
Ralph
did
up
bad
to?
math.
He looks like he's having
You
a
know,
tough
I
time.
get
but
paid
earlier
12
for-
hours,
yeah,
and then
earlier-
there's like fucking 2 hours of lunchtime, basically, that I don't get paid for. But I worked fucking 14 hours
No, it's true.
on Peter Robinson Day.
PPP is being a leech on America. Surfer works. He doesn't work at Metro. Fuck off, yeah.
Not one peep.
You know where I saw that story? They showed it on TMZ.
It's
TMZ
only
has
$1
syndicated
PPP.
live show
It's
every
worth it to
afternoon.
hear you get angry.
And you know they're
When's
more
the next
leftist, but they're
betting
also
stream?
tabloid
When's the next
shitbags,
betting
so they'll play
stream?
anything. And
Sometimes the left
Maybe
doesn't-
for
sometimes the
UFC
left's
this
not wrong.
Saturday coming up.
I mean, I'll get to that too.
Oh, sorry.
But
We might bet on some basket. I've been betting on hockey. I've been doing all right. The Flames let me down today, though, on my bet. I thought they were going to get the comeback on Winnipeg. I got good odds when they were down 2-0. I think I had like 4.5 to 1. They fucking equalized it. I thought the comeback was real. We're gonna hit the bet. Few minutes left. The Jets score. What can you fucking do? But yeah, when Calgary went behind, I bet both games. When they were down 1-0, I got like 2.8. I think today I got like 4.5. And I thought they were good value bets.
With this final super chat, you become Bitwave's second best e-celeb to Brit Bong. So it puts you slightly above the retard pretending to be Ethan's mentally challenged brother.
What the fuck is this?
Maybe one day you can beat Brit Bong. At Dispatch, I would like to talk to you about getting a weekly coin allowance. I'm going broke here.
These people should be shot. So, bet on the Australians? What do you mean bet on Australians? What are you, for fucking UFC? How does it feel knowing the Leafs are gonna... Don't even fucking talk to me about this shit, man. I'm not happy. Look, the Leafs make the playoffs maybe once every 15 years, you know? And they always lose. When I was a boy, what I wanted more than anything was to see the Leafs make the playoffs. And I never got to see it my whole childhood. It's really tough, you know? Now as an adult, I get to see them make the playoffs and lose in the first round every time. And for whatever reason, they can't even fucking beat Columbus, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. And they lost me $45 the other day. I have a rule not to bet on the Leafs for or against because it's always a disaster and it always ends in failure. But I did it again and I fucked myself again. So I've had enough. I'm not betting on them ever again until the next time I do. But fuck, man. Like, what the fuck? It's Columbus, man. Fuck. They're on like their third goalie of the season. All of them somehow Vezina Trophy candidates. Tons of injuries. The team somehow finds a way. You figure, well, they were coalescing. The break would fuck them up because they're no longer coalescing. But no, they're just fucking based. Fuck. You're a closet Leaf fan? Well, I don't fucking blame you, man. It's pretty tough to be a fucking Leaf fan. I mean, in recent years, it's not too fucking bad.
There's too much evidence of Mike Enoch being a Jew and TRS being feds. Sign me up for the Kinodrome, coach. I'm ready.
Okay, you want to argue that? DM me on Twitter at @PowerOfTheTruth, and if you can't fucking follow those simple instructions, I don't know how to help you. You fucking jare. Shouldn't it be Leaves? No, faggot. It's Leafs. And if you have a problem with that, you need to leave the country of Canada or never speak about hockey again. Okay? Do you understand? Do you understand? Okay, good. Good. I'm glad we could have this understanding. Do you remember the Nordiques PPP? Yeah, I know the Nordiques and the Whalers and, you know, these fucking teams. But again, I wasn't alive for the fucking Nordiques. So it is what it is. No, it's not Maple Leaves, Richard. It's not Maple Leaves, actually, and you're going to be banned from the YouTube chat for saying that. Sorry. You're banned. You've been banned, Richard. That's fucking ridiculous. I don't want to ever hear bullshit like that ever again on my channel. You can pretty much say anything you want, but when you try and say it's Leaves instead of Leafs, that's where I have a fucking problem. That's where I draw the fucking line. Can I skate? Yeah, but not very well. I played, but my skating was always the weakest aspect of my game. Wasn't very good. The Maple Leafs destroyed. Richard was watching since he was 12. Richard has been watching a long time, but he understands. He should understand. Maple Leafs. You're just lucky I don't ban all you fucking Jerrys in the fucking Bitwave chat. You're all a bunch of bums. Alright. I think that's the end of the show. Maybe I'll go till midnight here, but I think most people are kind of tapered off. It looks like Ralph's doing fucking nothing.
But they only gave me a disorderly conduct. So it was like, yeah, I had a huge fucking ass whooping and like they whooped me so bad in Spartanburg. I was walking around like I'd been in a fucking serious car accident or something like that. That's how I was in the hospital. These motherfuckers, dude, they don't fuck around. Don't fuck around in Spartanburg County. That would be my advice for you. But
yeah, because that's where Trey Gowdy's the DA.
You know what? I've never told this story on air. I was in a hotel room and got robbed at my fucking hotel room. Now, I was fucked up, of course. And so I called the police. I was like, hey, I just got robbed. What the fuck are you guys going to do? But I was agitated, like George Floyd. Not quite as George Floyd did, though. And I said, what are you guys going to do? They just fucking robbed my room. Are you not going to go get my shit? Like, what's happening?
Thank you for choosing Bitwave.tv as your streaming platform.
They're just like, hey, just step out.
PPP is anti-grifting and probably made more than Ralph tonight. Gator, he's bullying me. Flag the clip, Gator.
I didn't know this at the slam. Yeah, exactly. Now, I didn't know this at the time, but if you're in the hotel room, that's like your that's considered like your home, basically. Yeah. And under the law, it's the same, shit as if it's your home. So that's why they wanted me to step outside my hotel room, because it's no longer your home. Then that's not even your property. So if you step outside your house, that's still your property. But if you step outside your hotel room, it's not considered the same. They immediately fucking threw my ass in the ground and started beating the holy hell out of me. That's what
funny.
they fucking did. Threw me down a flight of stairs. I shit you not. Threw me down a flight of stairs.
Really? This is great.
That was just like one half flight.
We tuned in at the only good moment of the show.
They fucked me up bad, dude.
I'm
not
glad.
kidding. Like, they fucked me up.
I'm glad they beat the shit out of you.
I woke up and they gave me a disorderly conduct. That's all I got out of that whole thing. And I'll tell you this. Yeah, they did. I'll say this. I would have much rather that happened in Loudoun County. A few days of a convalescence versus 8 months of my life ruined. Yeah, so.
You got a guy in your chat who called it, man. Ralph,
but it worked out.
But yeah, I want to point out, ladies and gentlemen.
These people sound like fucking vampires, bro.
I want to point out that when Ralph says he would never DMCA content that's not Patreon content, it's bullshit. He did DMCA down tonight the Gunt retort for restreaming his content. It's been disabled due to violations of community guidelines. It had like fewer than 200 viewers. It's not a real threat to his business. It's just A-Logs making fun of him, but he can't handle it on the platform, and so he's spurging the fuck out, folks, spurging out. And it's sad. It's sad. He's a piece of shit. And he's flagging more people, and he won't stop unless people make him stop. Unless we make the motherfucker stop, it will never end. Nobody...
Larry Ridgway is another TRS guy who thinks Ralph is going to save the white race. These people can't be saved, PPP. They'll learn in their own that Ralph's a fraud.
But I mean, here's the fucking ban. Like it's just bullshit. For copyright. Just embarrassing. Alright. Guys, I think that's the end for the show. Yeah, so far as this Larry Ridgway guy is concerned, I've never heard of him. I don't care. Pretty much anybody that comes from TRS is a joke and an idiot. And there's no way I can help them. You're not an advocate for the white race. What do you think, Surf? Do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't know. Like, they're just retarded. They just, I want to go on Ethan Ralph's show because he's from the South, like me, and I don't understand PPP's advanced humor. It goes above my head, like Rick and Morty. I don't know. Dingo and these fucking people are retarded.
KRRR, Amadou. Hook, John Cena, your time is up. My time is now, you can't see me. My time is now, it's the franchise. Boy, I'm shining now, you can't see me. My time is now. Verse 1, John Cena, in case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot. Knock your shell off my money stack fat, plus I can't turn the swell off the franchise. Doing big business. I live this, it's automatic, I win this, oh you hear those horns.
That's enough.
You finished a soldier, and I stay under you fighting, plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning.
That's enough. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next one. We'll probably have Surfer on at some point in the next hour or so. I don't know if we'll do cooking with Surfer, but we'll definitely get his reaction to Murdoch, so stay tuned. It'll be on YouTube and Bitwave. Whichever platform you prefer to watch, you'll be able to watch. I hope you have a great rest of your night, guys. Have a good one. Peace.